Language is also an important aspect in the society. Most internationals feel the need for English as an additional language in formal communication from the municipality. Even though learning the Dutch language is advocated, they often don't reach the level of Dutch to understand formal communication. Besides, surveys indicate that the need for a human interface to address the informational needs, it is to be precise, the Expat Center does a good job on that, but there are areas in which the Expat Center does not cover. So I'm asking about such areas. And does the municipality intend to build a portal in English, a kind of a brand building exercise to put Eindhoven on the global map? Something like what Eindhoven 365 does, but that's in a parallel stream. I'm talking about something in English so that you can attract talent as well and also showcase the wealth and knowledge of the Brainport region. Thank you. We can start with Tom.
Thank you very much, Beena. Right now you see that the municipal website can be translated via Google Translate, I believe, so that could be improved. Together with the international community, you can offer the most important information in English. And for specific questions, I think they also have the customer service, or they can visit the inwonersplan, the inhabitant square at the City Hall. And if Dutch is used, it should be a simple but also understandable languages, which can be translated easily. We also mentioned that part of the information could be offered in English. Not everything, that would be quite a lot of work, I think. Yeah, it should be understood by the majority of people, actually. If we can improve the municipal services, then we would like to know how we can do that. So please let us know.
Do you know how frustrating it is having every day 10 Italian friends saying, oh, I don't understand this, I want to ask something to the municipality, but they just speak Dutch. They are saying, spreek luid en duidelijk de gemeente waarin u woont. Yeah, nobody understands if you don't speak Dutch. And then I became so angry, and thanks to me, this telephone line is speaking English. I mean, it's just a little step, but now I'm not receiving 20 telephone calls every day from Italian friends. This one thing. Yeah, I'm really happy, and that's why you should vote for somebody that face this problem. Or like, you know, there's this ATC campus, and everybody speaks English or other languages, and they receive a stamp billet. What is that? It's the voting pass. And now, thanks to me, to CDA, now you can read it voting pass, and you can read behind your voting pass, thanks to our motion, the explanation in English.
Ja, het zou vervelend zijn als dit debat alleen maar in het Nederlands was geweest. It would be a pity if this debate would be only in Dutch. What I already said in the beginning, I went into the city council to actually bridge the gap between people who don't feel that heard in the local politics yet, if it's like students or youngsters or international citizens. And that's why clear communication is also really important. And that's why I also found it really important that international citizens feel involved in local politics. So in the past year, we also, I'm a social designer, so I try to use creative methods. And I also organized English brainstorms, for example, about housing, about mental well-being, the guest of the city council, because I think it's important to also practice what you preach and also be really inclusive yourself as a politician and as a political party. And of course, I agree what is said about improving the communication of the municipality.
Yeah, in this case, I think that the council is there to put all the effort into giving the newcomer all the necessary information when you come to Eindhoven. I think a liaison desk, international liaison desk, would really help in this. where you can have all the information, and you can have also ask questions when it becomes very difficult for you, because yeah, of course the council can be in English, but there are other that you have to also maybe deal with when you have a child with special care, for example. Then I think for us it's good to have in Eindhoven a liaison desk where internationals can call and ask about all the things that they need help with.
Like we said before, we want to be an international city, and by far we are the most important city in the world. Not everyone agrees, but I think so. And you will narrow it down from an individual perspective if you say you have to learn Dutch first, because why? There's only a small part of the world's population that speaks Dutch. So I prefer that everyone speaks English first, because that will create your opportunities as a child. And it is a language that you can use almost everywhere in the world. So if you are interested in the culture, of course you will do so. But start with English. For the portal question, our portal is facilitated with many languages already, but we facilitate even more so, because we want to have internationals here feel home, a home for everyone. Home for everyone means that you can talk to them, and that they can see what they see on the screen. So if there are any improvements to be made there, let us know, because we are willing to do so. And I think all our colleagues are. So that is that's an easy step. Actually, time.
Yes, a few years ago I lived in Israel. I was working at the Netherlands embassy there, and we had to do all our administration. We had to go to the banks and everything was in Hebrew. Well, I don't speak Hebrew, so that's a real challenge. Fortunately, it's not as bad here, but we can completely relate to what kind of hustle it is if you don't speak the language and if you need kind of bureaucratic information. So actually I really loved also the idea, because it's also what we support, the idea of an international desk where you can easily get that information where it is available. At the same time, I don't agree with my colleague of the VVD there, because the main language in Eindhoven, also it's the best to integrate here, remains Dutch. So yes, the English opportunities have to be there, the international desk has to be there, but in the rest of the city, and to translate everything to English right away, that's not the solution here. The international desk also needs to help with promoting Eindhoven as an international city, because we believe already before you come here, know what there's here to get, know what you can do here, everything in the neighborhood, in Eindhoven itself, we can make a difference there.